Right, so remember, you should all have a copy of our composition, our scene. Okay, that's Lammas Church this morning. Now, in the last part, you sketched out the basic view. I've added a few more lines, but you kind of get the gist. It's light. Remember our not continuous line, but just keep things light and flowing. Don't overdo it. I say I've only done it the lines darker so you can see them. Now, let's go back to this explanation. He liked a light sky going to dark sky or vice versa with something in between. I've called it transitional tones like the weather. So you might want to start light over here in this corner and darker behind the church. Okay, and then so therefore we'd leave the church light to give it that contrast. It goes back to the picture of the marsh gate where he had his sails against the dark sky. So and we apply that principle to our drawing, our sketch. We want to make sure we're going to end up, this area will probably be the darkest and this area will be the lightest, and sort of things happening in between. Now you're going to have to make up the skies, so you might want to look at some images or look out your window or look at photographs or just try some different sketches, because the whole point about this is I didn't put the sky in, I cut the sky off so that you can work on it. So in the next part you might want to start by having some blue over here and then start putting in a very light wash of a sky building towards darker over here. So lighter here, darker here. As a wash or pastel, whatever, I say I'm going to do it in pen. So now I'm going to do that and then I'll come back to you. But we're not doing anything with the foreground. So we'll make sure all these outlines stay clear for the time being. Okay?